Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Looks like we've got one in here already. We're going to do something fun today. We always do something fun. See if my iPad behaves today. Who's here? Who is here? So I went live last night, late. I was working on some metal stuff and I thought, I'm down here all by myself. It's late at night, and I might as well just turn on the camera. I deleted the video. I didn't, it wasn't something I wanted to leave posted, but I did want to, oh, I did want to have some company. So I went live and a couple people joined me, and we did some metal work last night. I got some things ready to go. So that was kind of fun. And it wasn't something, like I said, I didn't want it to keep because it was a really rough video. I didn't set up my camera. I just kind of took my iPad over there and rigged it so that it would, so that it would, oh, hey, Mimi, so that it would film. So anyway, yeah, that was fun. Kim, um, what is her online name? I can't think of it. I just know her now as Kim, Southpaw. She joined me, and then a lady I met in Janet Nash's channel joined us as well. And so we just chatted and talked about metal processes and did some work, and it was fun to have some company last night. And then I just deleted the stream after it was done because like I said, it wasn't something I wanted to post. Hey, I want to show you also. It looks like we've got three in here. Look at this. I was at TJ Maxx yesterday and I bought myself a new coffee cup. Look what it says. Make today amazing. Isn't that great? So I'm having my coffee in it this morning. One other thing. Say a prayer for me, you guys, today. I find out today if I got in, the Biltmore Estate is here in Asheville, and it's a huge, huge tourist thing. And they're having an art show in September, I think. I know the dates all run together. My husband's vacuuming upstairs, so please ignore the noise. Um, so I find out today if I get in, and it's a really expensive show. It's $600 just to be a part of it. But the tourists that come there, and wish I could have made it. Grandkids were over and they were hyper. Oh, no worries. I know you like the metal stuff, Mimi. I was doing a lot of soldering. And I may do that again just because it was fun. Yes, but the money that can be made there, I'm thinking it's, easily a $5,000 show. Um, So today's the day they're supposed to let us know. And I just logged into the online system where they process the apps and it just says still in jury. They do what they call as a jury. Oh, hey, Melody. So look at my new coffee cup I was showing. Make today amazing. That's our mantra today. All right, let me do a little show and tell. So I finished this up yesterday, not a lot different. I did add some lace, and look at this little lace that I had. It's got blue, it's got little blue ribbon in it, so it matched perfectly. So I put that lace on for the zipper pull, and it's strong enough that I think it'll hold. Some of the lace just wasn't, strong enough, but yeah, it zips real nice. And then I moved the butterfly over here so that it would sort of balance out having something extra on the left. Now, when it's open, they're both going to be over here. But anyway, I know that will offend Big Mama's sense of feng shui, but oh well. Sometimes I just got to go with my gut, and that was my gut. So this is what we made yesterday. This is the final one. The other thing I did yesterday, now these aren't done yet, but these are my night lights, and this one will have a piece of vellum, so it won't be quite this white, but it'll have a piece of vellum behind it. This is a night light, and I did this one in the green patina. Look at that, isn't that cool? And so that will get this bracket. This is what I was doing last night. I was soldering on these little brackets because they clip on to the base of the nightlight. Oh, which one do you have, Melody? I don't remember which one you got, but here are two of these, and these are all sealed and ready to go. I know. Look at the pattern in this one. Look at that. Isn't that just cool? Yeah, I sell a lot of owls. So anyway, those are two that are ready to go, and then I have a bunch. What I was working on last night are the ones that are just going to be brown. So that's all my show and tell for today. I did get, and I think it's upstairs still. When I was out yesterday, I stopped by Joann's because I was at the mall getting my toenails did for the show. And so I tucked into Joann's, which was right next door, and I found they had charms on sale. So I bought a few cards of new charms. So I'll show those another time. I think they're still upstairs. So today what we're going to do, we're going to make, and I don't know, have you seen the tags or journal cards where they're kind of cut here, and when you pull it out there's a hidden journaling space in the middle? If you guys will hang on one sec, I'll grab one to show you. One of these days, I'm going to have to put a cover on this thing. I showed this before. This was like my very first journal that I ever did. First junk journal. I had done art journals, but okay, I think it's back here somewhere. There is a hidden tag. This one doesn't have a lot of writing space. I mean, there is a lot of writing space, but it's on tags and little scrappy notepads. I pretty much, well, there's a writing page. I pretty much decorated most of the pages, and I'm looking for, where did it go? Was it not in this one? Maybe it wasn't in this. I thought it was. But anyway, I'll make one and you'll see, and then we'll do one together. What did I do with that? Okay, let me look one more place. Whoops. About had an accident. I swear one of these days I'm going to break my neck in here because I have got so much stuff. Let me look here real quick and see if that tag is in my, look at all these tags that I have made up. Let me see if that one is in here that I'm looking for. It's got bird houses on it. See, that's a pretty one. They're all nice. I like them all. Oh, I should have pulled this out for that travel folio. Remember we did the on the road, the stuffed pocket? Look at that guy. Okay, maybe I'll just have to show you because I'm not seeing it in here. I know exactly what it looks like. I'm just not sure where it is. Look at this one, you guys. I did that with fabric background. And then I put stuff on it. Isn't that pretty, that fabric? All right. I'm not seeing it. Okay, let's just make one. So, what we're going to do, this is going to be the actual tag. Okay. And the measurements on this, well, we're going to use this for the inside. I had these really cute little orange cards. Oh, hi, April. I'm so glad you made it. I was just showing April the bag. I finished the bag that we did yesterday. This is a little canvas bag, and we decorated it yesterday. And I finished it off. I just put some lace in the pole and then a little butterfly. And then that's the back. So I was showing that. All right. So this is a 3x5 card. I cut the bases to be 3/4 inch extra. So this is 5 3/4 by 3 3/4. So you just want a little bit of extra. Okay, now we're going to make this thing. I am going to take, and I'm using double-sided tape for this. And the reason I'm doing that is because if you put glue, you know how it squishes in? And this card has to slide in and out. And if the glue squishes over too far, you won't be able to get that card in and out. So tape allows me to get exactly, and this is just 1/4 inch tape. So I'm taking a 1/2 inch off the top and a 1/2 inch off the bottom, and that still leaves me a 1/4 inch because I did it 3/4 of an inch extra. That gives me still a 1/4 inch of play in getting the card in and out. So you'll see. You'll see. All right. So we're just going to take this 1/4 inch tape. Now I'm not going to actually tape it together yet. I'm just putting this on so that I've got it all the way around. And then the next thing I'm going to do is cut off an inch at the top. And that's going to be the part that pulls apart. So I'm just going to cut. And you can make it as wide as you want. I think you'll get the. Oh, my desk is too full. Okay, so I just want an inch off of the very top, and since this is 5 3/4, if we go to 4 3/4, that should be an inch. But the reason I put the tape down is so it's the same top and bottom, and I might actually go 1 1/4 inches. Okay. So now we've got our 4 parts. Now we can take this piece and put it together. And you see what that's doing? It's going to leave a little pocket in the middle. And this is why I said if you use glue, it won't come out even because glue spreads. So I like to use tape for this. Come on, and then just line them up. And be careful because that tape sticks really quickly and firmly. So, okay, I got it a little bit off, but I can trim that. I didn't get it exactly on there exactly straight, but this is where it most matters, is at the top. All right, now we've got a pocket that this will fit into, and it fits nice and snug in there. Okay, so I'll trim it up after we're done. So anyway, so you guys with me so far? And it is snug. I might have even wanted to do a little bit of extra room, but that's okay. Now what we need to do is put this at the top. And so we're actually going to need, I mean, you could use glue for this because we're going to put it down all the way. So let me. You guys are awful quiet this morning. What's everybody up to? Come on. This is like what Big Mama makes. Oh, does she? Okay, well now you'll know how to do it. So, I'm just going to put this card. She may have a different process. This is just how I do it. I'm going to put this card right up to the top of that tape and then right in between the tape on the sides. So you see I've got a little bit of room, and this is where we need the room to get it in and out, right beside the tape. Can you see right there? There's a little bit. Okay, well, here we go. We're going to make it. So I'm going to put some more glue on this side because we're going to glue down this other piece. I saw it. I saw a finished one of these at one point, and I thought, okay, I need to make that. So I kind of came up with my own process. All right. So that's taped around the edges, glued in the middle, and now you don't want to put a thumb hole on that because it'll give it away, and it'll loosen up a little as you use it some, but it's got plenty of room to go down in there. Oh, poo. This should fit exactly. There it is. I just had it in the wrong way. So now when you decorate that, you don't necessarily see, and what I do is put a little lace across there so it goes over the fold. So you've got this hidden journaling spot. So that's how you make it. Do you want to make another one, or should we decorate this one? Do you want to see it made one more time? You guys tell me. Make one more, or you're good either way? Let's decorate this one. All right. So one thing I definitely want to do is put, a little bit of lace. Now we could make this a tag. We could cut off the corners. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think we may want to round the corners. Oh, and I didn't get this bottom piece on. Melody, what do you think? Make a new one or decorate this one? And where are all our people today? So I'm just squaring it up. No tag? Okay. Yeah, I think it'll be a journaling card. Okay, there it is. All right, give me a theme. How do we want to decorate this thing? Melody, you're being way too quiet. April, tell me what you think. What about a theme? How shall we decorate it? I could collage all over it. I could get a napkin out, cover it with a napkin. That doesn't quite fit. This is actually a sticker. I could fussy cut around this. I could put a backing down, fussy cut around it, and put that on. You like the napkin idea. Mimi says napkin too. All right, napkin it is. Let me get my napkins out. Let's see. All right. You guys want florals, you want birds, you want butterflies. I've got a little bit of everything. I've got old cars. Here's a birdhouse. Here's some florals. Still waking up. I get up kind of early today. So let's pick a theme. Ooh, here's a pretty blue one. That would be pretty on there. And then we could put a focal on it. There's some florals. Oh, look at this one. It says wildflowers are pretty. So there's that one. Wildflowers are pretty. I've got this whole package of them here. Okay, come on, Melody and Mimi. Give me there's a little fairy. There's some daisies. I could put a daisy around. I could water cut out one of those daisies. I like that one. See something you like, holler. Because I've got a lot. Oh, I love those colors. Look at that. Those are some of my favorite colors. Blue and brown. I like that one. That would be pretty with a nice focal. There's kind of a fall colored one. Here's the fairy or even the daisy. Okay. Here's that would be pretty because it would take like that space right there. That would be pretty too. Let me go through these real quick. And oh, there's a patriotic one. Birds, fall. I have napkins and napkins and napkins. Okay, the fairy or the daisy. Let's see. Oh, this is the one that I used on that other one I made. These little birdhouses, but I can't find it. Okay, let's just Oh, good night. I have way too many napkins. And these aren't even the napkins I sell. These are the ones that I've, gotten for myself. Different, and I buy them because they're different than what I have. All right, let's see. So this is a no on this one. Let me get the tag out here so we could see what it would be like. It would go about like that. It's got a little music in the background. I really like that one. So that's one. Got your coffee. All right, so here's this one. This is going to be number 1. You guys are going to vote. And then you said the daisy. Now the daisy is going to go, the whole thing won't fit on there. It's a little bit too wide. So I don't know about this one because I don't know if this would give, because there's all this blank space then. I'm going to veto that one just because of that. Your third cup, holy cow. And then here's this one that's really pretty. We could put like a bird or something on that. Oh, hi, Barbie. We're making a hidden journaling spot. Now let me find that fairy. And we're going to pick a napkin to cover this with. Let's see where that fairy one went. Ooh, that's pretty too. Oh, Snow White. Well, of course I can't find the fairy now. That's kind of pretty. That one's pretty. I don't know where that fairy went. I don't want to spend all morning. Oh, there's a Paris one. I don't want to spend all morning looking for it. I should have grabbed it when it was going by. Should have grabbed it. I think these are all Christmas. All right. I'm sorry, April. I'm not seeing the fairy. I don't know where she went. Let's pick a one for this, and then I'll come back through and look for the fairy again, because I don't. Number 1. Okay. Yeah, I don't see what I did with that fairy. I don't remember. Oh, just go with number 1. All right. Whoops, sorry about that. Camera. All right. It's just blank white paper. And then there's a bunch more. Ooh, that's a flower. So this was number 1. I actually have 4. I'm going to give you guys a choice. So this was number 1, the blue and the butterfly. This is number 2, which is the flower. I could go up a little bit, and the butterfly with the neutral tones. This is number 3, which is the flower and the butterfly with the red. And then, oops, this is number 4, which is Paris. That would look like that. All right, 1 through 4. You guys put your number in. I know, they're all pretty, aren't they? One through 4. And I'm going to grab something real quick. I'll be right back. Mimi says 2 or 3. April says 2. This one? We can do that. Now, that's going to be really white because our background is white. I guess I should just start at the front. So what I want to do is put down a little book page first, so that when it shows through, then it's gonna have some book text behind it. You guys okay with that? And so to make this fit, I'm gonna chop it off in a straight line at the top. Actually, I don't want to do that. I want to do it at the bottom. You meant. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, oh, I didn't cut that straight at all. Okay, I'm going to glue it so that it's down at the bottom correctly. And I didn't get in a big enough piece. Hang on a second. It's early for me too. Why am I not getting this real straight? All right, I had too much white space at the top. So I'm going to put this down. This is not cutting straight. I don't know if the pages are crooked, were printed crooked or what, but it is not. There we go. I'm going to glue it down here, right at the top there, so then I can cut around it. Okay, and I'll need a couple pieces because I'll have to do the back too. This is the weirdest thing. This book must have been printed a little crooked, or the pages are coming out crooked. The challenges we deal with, right? All right, so we'll put those down. And I was thinking I needed to match up the letters, but it doesn't matter because they're going to be behind. So there's those two pieces. And then I need, these other ones don't have to be as precise. I can just glue them on because I do want to take the tops off though. They'll go all the way to the top of that piece. And yeah, this book, I've got it lined up exactly to the top, and I can even see on the margins it's not exactly straight. That's funny. That book was printed. There we go. That book was printed funny. All right, so these can just go on like this. All right, so let's put these book pages down, and I am going to use, I know I said I wasn't going to use as much glue stick, but that one's about done. We've got 5 in here. Who else is here? So we've got Barbie and Mimi and April are 3, and then it looks like we've got 2 more who are talking. Good morning to you. All right, so I'm just going to put glue down at the top here, and then I'm going to line this up at the bottom. Okay. Line that up at the bottom. go. And then we'll do the same thing on the, oh, and Melody, yes. I'm sorry. All right. And then we'll put this one down. And we'll cut this one off. Oh, okay. So here's what I'm doing, Melody. I'm putting book text down underneath the napkin because the napkin is white and the background is white. So we want to put down some paper behind it so it doesn't just look all white. Now, I could have stenciled back there, I could have put paints back there, paint splatters, could have done any number of things back there, but okay, which is the top? Knowing my luck, I will glue it on upside down. This is the top. All right, so right up to the top. Good idea. Yeah. I didn't want it to be. The other thing you can do is take a piece of patterned scrapbook paper and put on it. Lots of ideas. Anything to add pattern or to add some, you know, texture to the back. We want book page on ours, but and then we'll decorate the rest of it. You guys are so quiet this morning. I know what it is. We don't have a big mama in the house. She usually spices things up a little bit. She must have known I was making something she already knows how to make. All right. Now, and I'm going to put the napkin all over. I could kind of fussy cut it out, but I'm going to put it over the whole thing because it'll mute back some of that book text. The white of the, oh, that came apart really easily. Okay. And we're just going to take one. I only need one of these, but see how pretty that is with the book text behind it? All right, so I'm just going to cut out one of these panels so I don't have to wrestle the whole napkin. We can do the same thing on the back side. All right. So now, well, come on. It's all still kind of wet with the glue, so it's actually sticking a little bit at the top. Okay, so once again, I put it in backwards. There we go. Now see, you couldn't even tell. You wouldn't even know. I think just about like that. So I am going to, now I want to do something here. I want to protect it from glue getting on the inside. So I'm going to take one of my yeah, it's not going to quite work. Well, we'll just have to be real careful. Now, I'm going to have to figure out, I should have done this before I put glue on it. I think we want the cut right about there, because I'm going to have to put the top on and then the bottom because they're separate. And I'm obviously going to want them to go right up next to each other. All right, oops. And I just tore it. I love that napkin and the color on it. I know. Having arguments in my head about something and what I should do. Trying to channel. Oh, well, if you want to share with us and ask for some ideas, I think I'd be happy to listen. But if it's real personal, I understand. Actually, let's pull this out. And you want to get this right up to the top edge so that when they meet, the pattern is continuous. Otherwise, you'll be able to see where. Yeah, I like this too. It's not going all the way over, but that's all right. Where I cut it, I should have moved it over a little. I wonder if I can pick it up still. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't tear, don't tear, don't tear, don't tear. Yes. Oh, I'm off camera. Okay, I'm sorry. Well, I put it down crooked, so I had to pull it up, and we're going to try this again. I'm going to move it over a little bit. Thank you for telling me, because I forget to, when I get busy working, I forget to look at the screen. Yep, I'm here too, Mimi, so if it's anything that you want to chat about, even if it's, you know, through text messaging, even if it's not here on the channel, just know I'm here too to listen and help if I can. Okay, it's got a few wrinkles in it, but that's okay. I don't mind wrinkles. Oh, and just look at that with the book text behind it. Isn't that cool? Hi, Cheryl. We're making a hidden journaling spot. All right, so there's the front, that piece, and then I'm going to put this back in because I do want to get them lined up as much as possible. Oh, hey, Johnny. Good morning. Thanks for joining. We have so much fun in the mornings. So now There's where it goes. All right, so let's put down, we're making a hidden journaling spot. I do this most mornings, Johnny. I don't go live on Thursdays because Penny Pudge does, and I don't want to compete with Penny. And I don't go live if, like this weekend, I'll be out of town. I have a show. So, although I'm going to try to go live from my show, it won't be a crafting thing, but oh, hey, Mike. I take it that's an inside joke about um, Brenda and Junie. All right. There's that side. Now, let's keep decorating, and I might wait and go offline to do the back of it because you guys are seeing how to do it. And I don't want to, I want to take up time doing things that we can do that are unique. All right, so there's that. Look at how that pattern lines up. And then that just pulls out and goes back in. Now, I want to make sure, and then this needs to dry just a little bit. It's still pretty wet from the glue. So how'd you find the morning live, Johnny? I'm so glad you're here. Oops, it's gonna go this way. Now, what else shall we put on it? I want to put, oh, hi, Susan. We are making a hidden journaling spot. It's really tight going in there. I wonder if I need to cut off the sides a little bit more because it's really tight going in there. And I think it's because everything is so wet, it's kind of bending and it's just not going in straight. If it dries, there, that went in fine. I think once it dries, it'll be fine. All right, so there's that. Now what I do want to do is put, so those that are new coming in, Johnny, I think everybody else has been here. This is a very interactive. I really craft with you guys, so I'm going to call on you to help me make decisions. That's what makes this such a fun session. But what I do want to do is put, I've got this, which I think will be really nice. I want to put some lace right across the top or the bottom of the part that pulls out so that it kind of hides that seam. What do you guys think about that? You get to tell me what to do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. But we always make, look what we made yesterday, Johnny. Look at this canvas bag with old linen and buttons and lace, and it's a canvas zipper bag. I make these a lot for my shows. So we made one online yesterday. Gotta go adult for a while. Oh, sorry that you have to do that. I try to avoid adulting as much as I can, I have to tell you guys. I'm just not a big fan. Yeah, Johnny, if you want to go back and watch. Yesterday's and see how we did that, you can. And I don't do any sewing on those. It's all glue. This is another one that I had made previously. Another one of the bags. So now I've got 2 for my show this weekend. All right. Yeah, it's starting to slip in there a lot easier now. I think everything's drying. So there we go. That was the only thing I had in mind that I absolutely wanted to do, was put lace across there so that you didn't see the oh. I'm trying to put glue down with the cap on. Oh, it's morning, you guys. All right. As teenagers, we want to be adults, but then when we get there, we want to go back. Oh my gosh. I saw your post, Johnny. I'm gonna have to take time out and watch. I've got a show coming up this weekend, a big show, and so I have been heads down making. Look at, I showed these earlier. These are the night lights that I make, and this one's not done. It'll have like a piece of vellum behind it. But look at that owl, and this is copper, and I did the patina on it, so it's got all kinds of colors. And all right, what shall we put on this, you guys? Help me out here. This is where I need help. Should we put a label down here? That's the old one. Should we put a label on it? I kind of think so. You love what? The nightlight? Oh, the owl. Yeah. And those are all, Mike, I use a jeweler saw and I hand cut. I pierce all of that by hand. And I do not go back and file it, so I have to be kind of precise in my cuts. But yeah, all hand cut. All right, let's take a look in the book of labels. I've also got herbs. Ooh, that's catnip. I don't know if I want to put catnip on there. Is that too big for that piece? What do you guys think? Here's some elderberry. I could tear it off right at the bottom there. Do you guys like that? Too big? Takes away too much of the focus, huh? I'd repurpose the lights out of one of those flame effect garden lanterns behind that. Oh, yeah, I use standard nightlight bulbs. One of the things I had to be careful of when I was making these nightlights, and I came up with a design, so it was my design, my idea, and I sort of sketched it out, and this is the second iteration of it, but I had to make sure that when they were plugged in, the metal wouldn't get hot, because I wouldn't want a child touching it and getting burned. And they just get lukewarm. I mean, they get warm, but it's like a nice warm. So I have to be careful of what a stem. Here's a tag about a stem. We could put it right over the stem. I have one that goes longer, but I kind of like that size. What do you guys think? I also have some green ones. That's more of... So what do you guys think? So we've got that. It's green. I've got that stem. Got something like that that's a little bit longer. So we've got stem is 1, the numbers are 2, and then this longer one is 3. You guys vote 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. Number 1, the stem. 1 or 3. Susan says 3, so I've got 2 for 1, kind of 2 for 3. So not the numbers. April says 1. Okay. That was our tiebreaker. And I think you guys are probably good with any of it. Now, here's my next question. In April, I know you are always looking for ideas on how to use stuff you have. I hope this is helpful. I could put just a little piece of fabric coming out the top corner there. Do you like that? You guys like the fabric there? I kind of do. Just a little extra something something. I'm making an executive decision here. I'm not really waiting for... I love it. I know, she decided she doesn't want to be the tiebreaker anymore, so April stepped up to the plate. Yes to the fabric. I know, I think it's great. Just a little extra something something there for some texture. All right, so here's what we have so far. What else do you think? Do we need a word across the top? Should I put a tab? I've got some tabs in here, and I've got the whale tail style. I've got the... Ooh, that one looks cool. I know, isn't that cool? And because it's a napkin, it shows up. Because otherwise it would have just been white back there, and that wouldn't have been good. So I've got this, and that'll help pull it. Do you guys like that? Or I've got a brown that's just kind of a plain brown, different style. I don't like that. Got that one. I like this one best. What do you guys think? I've got some that just have like a grid paper on them, and then I could stamp. Okay. So here's one. We could do this one. I might put it that way. So here's one. And then 2 is just the grid, and we could stamp like a butterfly or something on it. What do you think? 1 or 2? Number 1 or number 2? Number 1. Okay. I'm just going to go with it. Not even going to wait for everybody else to vote because they're being slow. You snooze, you lose in this game. Let me get my dauber. This one is walnut stain. 1, 1. Oh, we had 2 for number 1, so good. We picked the right one. Let me just ink this up a little bit. Oh, why is it so blurry? I had too much stuff there, I guess. I was making it blurry. All right. So there's that. And then let's put it down with some wet glue. Hang on, before I put that down, I want to at least ink across the top. I haven't decorated the back yet, but I'm still going to ink across the top. Oh, and is that going to cause problems when I go to... I'll figure it out. I may just put writing space on the back too. Well, no, that would take away the whole idea of a hidden spot. Okay, there's that. Does it need anything else? Does it need anything up in here or down here? Or is that good? Do we need any buttons, any charms? What do you guys think? Okay. There. What do you guys think of that? Does it need some splatters on here? Some white splatters? I think it might, or maybe brown ones. Susan, you're the... Yeah, definitely inking. Susan, you are the splatter queen. Should we put white splatters or brown splatters on that? I know you do. Yeah, I want to put a little splatter because this image is a little bit kind of in the background. I don't want great big fat splatters. And I probably don't want to put them over this, but let me cover this word up. But what do you think? So yeah, we've got our little fabric down here. Gold splatters, she says. Well, I don't know. This is wax. I don't know that I have anything to make gold splatters with, because I don't think wax will work, will it? I don't think it'll mix with the water. I could try it. Could try it and see. I'll put it on top of this little box. And I need something to dig out a little bit of that. Yeah, no, I didn't think it would. I don't really have any gold. Oh, let me go look in my paint thing and see if I have any gold paint. Let's see. There. I do not have any gold paint. I'm sorry. So gold is out. I'll have to get some. But in the meantime, what color do we want? There's a Happy Mail. Somebody could send me some gold paint. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that if I don't have gold splatters. I used to have some gold, a little thing of gold watercolor, but for the life of me, I couldn't. Well, no, I'll pull this out when I do the splatters, Mimi. I'll pull the top part out because that lace is actually on the top. So what color? White? I think some real light white splatters. Just real light. What do you think? There's my fan brush. And I don't want them real heavy. Yeah, I think I want some splatters though. Can you tell I've got my mind set on having some splatters? I really, really, really want some splatters. Now I gotta get this pretty thin. And I'm gonna test it because I just want real light. I'm gonna test it on, ooh. Oh, that's perfect right there. I'm glad I tested it first. So I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to put this over here because I don't want to cover up the label. Oh yeah. That's exactly, do you ever get something and it comes out exactly like you wanted it to? Whoops. That is exactly what I wanted. And I got a little bit around the edge of that label, and I've got it all over my desk. But look at that. Look at how just delicate that is. Isn't that great? Isn't it great? Tell me you love it, because I love it. And I think, unless anyone thinks differently, I think this baby is done. I'm going to kind of coax that open a little bit. I'll put that over. I heated it so it kind of warped open a little. It'll go back down. And there she, oh, come on. Yeah, it's going down in there nice now. There she is. What do you think? I got to get that to kind of, there we go. What do you think, ladies? There's our hidden journaling spot with just little bitty splatters, little bitty white splatters. Love it? And now, Mimi, you know how to make the hidden journaling spot. And I love that it's kind of peachy color. It kind of matches the, I should probably ink up that top too. I will. And you would never know. Oh, bye, April. I'm getting ready to jump off too. We're at an hour. So anyway, that's it. That is today's Art Before Breakfast. And I won't see you guys tomorrow because we're going to be at Penny's. I leave Friday for my show, but I don't have to leave until later. So I'll come on for Art Before Breakfast and we'll do something quick. Anyway, I'm really pleased with today's piece. Thank you guys for helping. Thanks for helping me pick everything out. And I will see you tomorrow at Penny's and then Friday back here. All right. Have a great day, everybody. Love you all. Give me a thumbs up, please. Bye.